Good morning, children. Today, let us know more about mangroves. You know that mangroves are habitat of many species of birds and animals. Species of many birds and animals. And let us know more about mangroves. Mangroves refers to the coastal trees or shrubs that are adapted to grow in the saline environment. Where it grows in the saline environment. Mangroves are plants that grow between the highest tidal level and the same level or higher than the sea level. The mangrove is the only trees that are capable of tolerant large amount of salt in water. Mangrove, known as mangal, the Portuguese language from mangue, tree, and grove, which is used for trees and shrubs that are found in shallow, sandy, or muddy areas. Mangroves. Mangroves are various kinds of trees up to medium height and shrubs that grow in saline coastal sediments, habitats in the tropics and subtropics. With their roots submerged in water, they thrive in hot, muddy, salty conditions. You know that the roots of these mangroves that go deep into the soil and penetrate into the soil, they thrive in hot, muddy, and salty conditions. They are extremely important to our own well-being and to the health of the planet. You know that is the importance of mangroves. Mangroves are very important because it helps to maintain health of the planet. It is the health to maintain the health of the planet. They include a filtration system that keeps out much of the salt. Look, these include a filtration system that keeps out much of the salt. You know the more uses of this environmental protection and the mangrove trees. Let us study. Mangroves protects the coastline by acting as wave breaks. They stabilize coastline and serve as natural barriers, protectors against huge storms, preserving coastlines. They act as wind breaks which reduce the force of winds, lowering the chance of property getting destroyed in wind storms. You know that the heavy wind that can be stopped by these mangrove trees because it had heavy deep roots, and moreover these trees that reduce the force of the winds, and it stabilize the coastline and serve as a natural barrier, and we can call it as a protector. If big storms or anything that happens, it will protect and preserving the coastlines. Then biological diversity, they provide food, nestling, and nursery areas for many animals, which include at least 200 over fish species, 20 reptiles and amphibian species, 50 mammal species, and over a 150 bird species. Then these mangroves and many of these species might be driven to extinction, invariably affecting us a source of food and water and many other ways. So you know the importance of mangroves. Then what was the importance of conserving mangroves? Then let us know. Afforestation, distinct conservation effort, legislation including laws and policies so that we can protect this mangrove forest. Then monitoring and surveys, that is very important. Surveying to conduct a survey and to protect it. Protection includes conservation, constructing preserve, parks, reserves, development, etc. So recommendations, we can give recommendation to protect these mangroves and soil conservation. And then these status studies, these are all important for the conservation of mangroves. When we destroy the mangroves, not only do we destroy the ecosystem that function naturally, we also lost the free services mangroves provides us with, and have to pay to replace them. If the mangroves are destroyed, there will be ecosystem degradation and species endangerment and loss of wetlands, declines in fish and wildlife population, floods, problems in water quality will also occur. Thus, there arises need to conserve mangroves. It's very important to conserve mangroves. Otherwise, what will happen, sir? The ecosystem will imbalance. And moreover, mangroves, if destroyed, there will be ecosystem degradation may happen. Species that will be endangered to many species and loss of these wetlands. So it's our duty to conserve the mangrove forest. And then you know that mangrove forests that are highly exploiting by these peoples. Approximately 35% of mangrove areas was lost during the last several decades of the 20th century, for which the sufficient data exists, which encompass about half of the areas of mangroves. The United Nations Environment Program also estimated shrimp farming causes a quarter of the destruction of mangrove forests. Likewise, 2010 update of the World Mangrove Atlas indicated a fifth of the world's mangrove ecosystem have been lost since 19. So it is very necessary to protect mangroves because exploitation is more now. Role of mangroves in tsunami prone areas. You know that even tsunami can be prevented by these mangroves. I told you earlier that these mangroves can protect us, protect the coastlines, and it protect the heavy winds. And these dense mangrove forests growing along the coast of tropical and subtropical countries can help reduce the devastating impact of tsunamis and coastal storms by absorbing some of the waves' energy. When the tsunami struck India, southern state of Tamil Nadu on 26th December, that is these Pichavaram and Muthupet with dense mangroves suffered fewer human casualties and less damage to property compared to areas without mangroves. Why this happens? These areas that mangrove trees are there, that is why these areas only these areas that when tsunami affected or struck, that areas that areas you know that that is not much damage that happened these areas. Then where to grow mangroves? Mangroves that you know already I told you that these the mangroves that are grown in the saline areas and there will be muddy areas. Planting of mangroves in drain canals and effluent treatments of ponds could improve the water quality by absorbing nutrients and other organic pollutants. The mangrove plantations along the bunds helps in stabilization of banks and prevent soil erosion during floods and reduce sedimentation of ponds during flood. Next, we want to know about Kallen Pokudan. Next class, we will discuss about Kallen Pokudan.